Tail the tape for the grand finals. Back to Warcraft Weekly. Or NA LUL Cup. Number 13. These two starting to have quite the history between each other. I need to update the score because it's definitely different from that now. Or maybe it's not. Yeah, I think I need to update the score. I think there's been some more results recently. But nevertheless, Northern Isles is going to be map number 1 in this best of 5. Let's see how long this takes. Wait, can you resurrect a Tauren after it dies and it's possessed? So say the undead possesses a Tauren, you kill it. You can resurrect it because it's a Tauren. No, you can't do that because you can't do that in Orkmir, obviously. If you'd be able to do that in Orkmir, and then it would be really toxic. Keeper for Dise. I did mention this way earlier that, you know, Dise might play Keeper because he doesn't want to play against Hit and Run from Hitman. So he might just play Keeper. By the way, I had this question earlier. Do mountain giants... Are there mountain giant corpses? Or do mountain giants not produce corpses? I don't know why I had that thought earlier, but I was walking home and I had that thought. I don't know. Alright, Keeper vs. Blade. Old standard, but it might be Keeper Talons. It is so far 2 Moonwells, so... Wouldn't be surprised by something other than Huntress Archer. Archer Huntress. What's up, Brazenman? How you doing, man? Nice push and vulnerability for the keeper. Barely lives. Next cup I will be back playing, I think, or maybe the one after. Hell yeah, Razorman. You'll have more than enough time to make into the finals this time. Wicked.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wisp not gonna be killed. And there's the Hunter's Hall. Okay, so it is gonna be pretty close to standard for Dise, if not purely standard. Hitman with really nice items. Nice. Gonna go around and look for some peon kills. Wisp is here for the AP. Oh, you know how Dise has beaten Hitman quite easily in the past? Is with the hidden AP into all in. Which is a strat I'm a huge fan of. Followed up with glaive throwers, more APs if you get the first one up. I think that's a great option, but it doesn't work if Hitman's scouting is on point. Which so far the grunt is covering that. Keep an eye on this Wisp though, guys. Keep an eye on it. Keep 2 eyes on it even. As much as you can spare them. Stolen but staff purchase for Dise. And would say they both got the item more valuable to themselves. Dust more important for Hitman. Staff more important for Dise. Grunts are safe in the base. The peons, maybe not so much. No, the positioning of the altar kinda wicked. There's the AP coming up though. What would you prefer, cookies or popcorn? Movie theater popcorn over cookies. Yeah, because I just like, you know, you can just eat it. You can just keep eating it, you know? You can just keep eating it. I do love cookies, okay? How could you not? Grunt caught out. I don't know if this is going to be a kill unless Dise wants to invest literally the entire mana pool into this and all of his health. And maybe he does. Archer can chase. The AP is uncancelable at this stage, though. Dise goes for the next grunt. Wait a second, Dise. This is looking pretty good. He's going to get a second grunt. He's got mana for another entangle. And a potion of invulnerability. He could just run, though, if he wanted. And Dise just staffing back home. 2 grunts go down, and an AP is up. Dise is teching, however, but I still think he could transition this into an all-in with an Alchemist second. What's up, Todd? How's it going, man? for pineapple or banana. Is banana a thing on pizza? Speed scroll? Did Hitman actually get this kill? Yeah, apparently. Bestiary, Spirit Lodge, Shadow Hunter is out. AP is seen.
Is under siege.
Like this AP hasn't rooted down yet. Another grunt cut out of position. Alchemist on the way to the base. It's gonna be a grunt number 3 going down. But maybe Huntress number 2. Ancient War comes up. That's the Ancient War for glaive throwers that I mentioned earlier. Oh, Hunt could turn around. Wait. Does get the grunt. Another grunt number 4 is dead. And Dise is winning the game. But maybe Hero Focus could be the play. Oh, apparently it's the play for Dise, not Hitman. The Shadow Hunter with a ton of mana is going to go down. And 1-0 for Dise. That is a good strat. If you get the AP up, it's good. 17-2 for popcorn now. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the fact that you normally when you have a cookie, you only get one cookie, right? But with popcorn, you get a big old bag of that, you know? Big old bag. Yeah, that's a good strat from Dise. But Hitman did suicide every grunt. So I think there's definitely room to improve the strategy for Hitman if Dise continues to play that keeper all in. No, I like pineapple on pizza, but if it complements the flavors, you know? But banana, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't think banana is something that should be like cooked as like chunks of it. Obviously, if you're gonna make like banana muffins or something, or banana pancakes, it's like in there as a flavor, but not like pieces of it. You know what I mean? You guys get what I mean, right? 1-0 for Dise. Game number 2 is on Secret Valley. Let's see if Hitman can clean it up a little bit. Here we go. Hitman. There's Dise. Dise play keeper again. Maybe having regrets about his strategic choice on Sunday after how easy that first game was. Dise. Well, there's a Demon Hunter, okay. I think it's a great map for Demon Hunter. This is not an easy map for Hitman to play his hit and run style on. Because there's fountains here that can, if Dise can creep it, he can use as sort of a safe haven to, you know, sort of siege the expansion, if you dig what I mean. And it's a smaller map. There's consumables in the middle that Dise should be able to get for free with immolation creeping and the map control that he has on tier 2. And yeah, it's going to be tough for Hitman. We'll see. Anyone else, before hearing Dice's nickname pronunciation, thought it was pronounced Dise? I don't remember what I called Dise first of all. Remember actually. Banana with cinnamon. I put banana in smoothies. I did that today. Ring of protection. Blade Master. It was cross map 2 burrows. He's gonna buy a circlet. Could have bought double circlet. That was actually not too uncommon in the past, was to buy circlet, and then harass, or circlet, go fountain. Those were common things to do with the blade. And Hitman goes in to pressure the archer. Oftentimes you can actually get this archer kill before it's nighttime, because the night elf runs out of the 200 moon juice they have. Yeah, you can get the archer kill. Notice Dise not even using the second moonwell. He knows it would just be wasted moon juice. the mana burn. Blade is, as they say in the biz, soon. And is officially now. Wisp does go down. So far, value for Hitman. Gets one more Wisp, this would be Omega value. But not if he loses the Grunt, which he might be. Counter block. Ooh, Dise nicely getting that Archer in front, but Hitman manages to get away. Go back into the base, I say, for Hitman. He wants to save the Grunt. It seems like he will. Oh, bumbly for a second. But yeah, Grunt is safe. Gus. He's gonna get boots, but what Hitman has accomplished with this harass is actually force Dise to not skill immolation, not allowing him to counterattack into the burrows right now. Kind of wicked, kind of sick, kind of dope. And that's gotta be careful though, he could get stuck in here. Dise, yeah, he's going for the trap. Here's his trap card. This blade might be dead. Crash map, says Hitman. True, says Dise. Ruining history, I say. And there's slippers for the Demon Hunter. TC, Bestiary. Dise, no immolation. He doesn't really go immolation either way, though. He did that the entire series. He went for immolation not once in the entire best of 5. So, not too surprising, although in general, it's a surprise. Ancient War has moved. Love it when Ancient War is on time for the second hero. But what will the second hero be? A keeper? I ask you.
Player's forces
No.
are under attack.
Beastmaster, Dise getting tricky with it. So what this is he shows Beastmaster, so Hitman thinks, okay, it's gotta be Talons, he's playing Beastmaster. But then all of a sudden you have 12 Dryads. And Hitman showed that in their best of 5 on Sunday, he was kind of assuming a little bit what the strategy was going to be. There was a game on Last Refuge where he assumed the strategy too hard, and then he had the absolute wrong counter. Or was it Last Refuge? No, it wasn't LR. It was Northern Isles? There was one map, regardless, where Hitman just assumed it was Talons, and then ended up being Dryads. Then Hitman had to fight really, really hard to make it an even game, because he does much different things against both Dryads and Talons. So if Dise plays tricky like this, and notice he's showing the Quill Beast. So he's creeping with the Beastmaster, but he's showing Hitman, look, I went Beastmaster second. It's going to be Talons. So I think that's really smart from Dise.
Town is under siege.
Because now Hitman is probably going to start building towers here. And he's probably not going to build any Headhunters. And he's probably going to go Shockwave on level 2 of this TC. All good things for Dise. Oh, he lost the Grunt to Found. Oh, is that when he said trash map? Yeah, that's why. That makes sense. Because, of course, you can't heal at the fountain anymore because there's that giant that never sleeps. If you're familiar with the 4v4 map pool, Marketplace, the shops, that creep is at the fountains now.
A player's forces
Whatever it is,
are
the
under
Iron
attack.
Giant or something like that. This guy. The War Golem. This Snow Warden still drops a clause, though. You can still solo creep it. But yeah, this is looking good for Dise, because Hitman still doesn't know that it's Dryads, I don't think. Hope the Hawk finds Hitman. Dise not going to go for the creep jack just yet. Expansion coming up for Dise. Yeah, forced to a fight. Now he sees the Dryad. Should build a Headhunter now that he knows about the Dryads, I would guess. Hey, MW Juice, thanks for the 3 months. How you doing? Hitman Does he have a speed scroll? He does, but does he want to give up this positioning and give up the dragon? And notice he went shockwave as well. Oh, Hitman, you gotta save that skill point till you see the units, dude. Hitman not getting a single unit kill yet. One Dryad might die to the fountain or to the dragon. And Blade is slowed, but the speed scroll does enough. Now Dise can creep that fountain, and he's got an expansion coming up. Might even be able to force the second speed scroll. Mana burn can nearly cancel that salve. No longer.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Hitman... Is he pulling peons? Did I see peons? No. Okay. Yeah. Because there is situations where Hitman would just all in here with reinforced towers, but not today. I mean, he came back from much worse on Sunday versus Dise. In pretty much this exact game, Hitman was able to come back. So we'll see. I'll go critical strike level 2 on level 3, and aura level 2 on level 3. Raider finds the tree. This is about as good of a timing as Hitman is going to get. Especially with... Where's the TP? Okay, it's on the Beastmaster. He's got a heal scroll as well, Dise. Here's the TP. Hitman with Potion of Vulnerability and Potion of Healing, but no heal scroll. Oh, this positioning is kind of rough. Oh, there's almost a Shockwave, which could actually be decent against the archers. Doesn't get it, though. Nice mana burn from Dise. Oh, the positioning for Hitman is kind of sick, though. Speed scroll. Hitman can back this Raider up to the fountain, but the abolish on the speed scroll is there on time. Bit of a fumbly-bumbly fight, but both players losing a lot. First header goes down, TC gets level 3, that just means aura level 2. And one more archer goes down. Kodo is here, Headhunter being chased, but maybe the Demon Hunter runs too far, because there's 2 more Raiders here. That's going to be 2 more dead Dryads. And that Headhunter even lived. Okay, Hitman gets a lot of kills, but they're both still around even supply, and if Hitman can't break the expansion, he's not going to be able to win this game still. Maybe a hero kill. Kodo should just probably eat the Quillbees at this point. Beastmaster dead. The TP, or rather the Potion of Vulnerability, wasn't passed. And again, Hitman could go to the fountain with these Raiders. Staff now used on that Dryad instead. Raider uses Ensnare before he falls. Pushing a healing pass over the Blade. Oh, Dryads chasing the Raiders. The Dryads are going to win this fight. Two Raiders being picked off. Hitman not paying attention. And what the hell's going on over here? Oh my god. This used to always happen. I forgot about this. Nice staff. Both those Raiders die. And Hitman burrowing up. You bet he's going to try to get the last hits with peons. Why would you waste that XP? But Hitman can't say trash map because this was always true with this map. So. I'm waiting to see if he goes for last hits. No, he doesn't. He's just killing it. For Blade, Demon Hunter should be close to 5. And gets one of Illusion. Pretty good in this situation for Dise. 41 was 52. And then it's going to need the heroes to carry. The thing is about the Beastmaster is... Oh my god, that item. The thing about the Beastmaster is he still has lots of value, no matter what, because it's not like the Shamans or Walkers. So he's always going to be good, whereas most summon heroes will fall off at this stage in the game. Nice with no TP, though. Oh, but the Ancient of War Scouts, or else this tree would have been dead. Okay, Dise now has the TP on the Beastmaster. Good, good, good. he's gonna need it. Hitman, no speed scroll, no heal scroll, nothing. Maybe focus fire on the heroes? No, he's gonna go for the Dryads. This bear is actually sick. He retrained into the bear, by the way. He retrained out of Quillbeast. Because obviously the bear not just good against raiders, but also against the headhunters. And not only just the headhunters, but also the heroes. A lot of Dryads fall, but the Blade going to be forced into the Potion of Invulnerability right now. There it is. TC's got to be careful. TC might be getting caught out. Well, or rather, Kodo is going to get caught out. That's unfortunate. It's always the Kodo, man. It's always the Kodo. Frodo! It's always the Kodo. No bash from the bear there. Hitman's heroes are getting stronger, but I feel like that fight he should have gone for the beast, the forced TP on the Beastmaster. Then he could have killed the tree with the raiders he had, because there was just the TP to save the Beastmaster, as far as I know. That falls. Oh, the crits, dude. The Blade is pretty insane. He retrains into Immolation 3, though. Oh my god, that's insane. That is so insane. And the bash is on the Blade. The double retrain from Dise. Without Immolation, this fight may be doable for Hitman. But the bash, the Blade is dead, and that's 2-0 for Dise in the Grand Finals. Right. Wonder what map 3 is going to be. Alright, Hitman, will he reverse sweep? Map 3 is going to be Shallow Grave, which was map 5 of their series on Sunday. I'm going to adjust the score. And here we go into Shallow Grave. Bottom right, here's Dise, upper left. Just Hitman. Will it be the Demon Hunter again? I mean, both strats have worked pretty well for Dise so far. I'd say there was more chances for Hitman in map number 2. Smart retrains, yeah, for sure. Both of those retrains were, I mean, maybe both those retrains were even game winning. I mean, if not, if you imagine if Dise had stayed Quillbeast and Mana Burn. I mean, Hitman probably would have been able to win those fights. Because it's not like he needs mana anyway. He prioritizes crit and aura on the TC and the Blade. That's why he goes TC, so he doesn't need mana. He just gets the aura anyway. So Keeper this time around. Blade, of course, again for Hitman.
Players' forces are under attack.
We'll see if Dise goes for that all-in again. It seems to be, I think that has a 100% win rate against Hitman. Just the timing, Dise goes for the AP, I guess it throws off Hitman. He doesn't scout for it properly.
player's forces are under attack.
Hitman will creep himself as well. Did he peon scout, by the way? I don't think he peon scouted, yeah? Hey, Scrub King Krat, thank you for the 45 months. Appreciate you. Almost up to 4 years. Hello to you as well. Hitman gets claws. Dice gets ring. The experience is more important for Dice. Replenishment potion, though, that's a little unfortunate, honestly. Would love some more vision. But I guess, I mean, if he wants to go for peons. AP behind the trees. Yeah, you can build APs here. It's actually better on this spawn, I think. No, they're about the same. But yeah, this is a really broken spot for APs. There's so many positions on this map to build APs. You could build them here. You could build them behind here. You can build them all along here, here, here. This whole stretch is all built. There's so many spots to scout for. Makes it very difficult for the orc to find. Hitman gonna start losing some peons. That replenishment potion could make the difference of a couple of peons. Oh, Hitman could have saved it! Both going to be losing some workers. Tends to have more impact on the orc, though. Of course, because they need tier 2 buildings, and the Night Elf is just going to build hunts and archers. Carson, how enjoyable was your recent ladder session? Well, the game I played with my feet was fun. At least.
Player's forces are under attack.
Give it about a 4 out of 10. The feet game was a solid 7. Punishment canceled, but it's going to be another dead peon. Taking a lot of damage, but he's gotten, what, 3, 4 peon kills? Look at all the corpses. And Hitman, I don't even know if he's found any wisps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if he found any wisps. Maybe he found 1? Oh, and Dice is going to get in front here as well. This is looking like 3-0, guys. No deny on the grunt. Archer does go down, at least. Hitman just maybe looking a little uninspired tonight. Like, you know, you just look at his peons here. Most of the time we would see him, like, denying the peons with his burrow. We'd see him save that first peon that the entangle expired on. But today he just sort of lets him die. Not too worried about getting denies. Okay, we'll see. Game's not entirely over yet, but Dice is in a good position. There's level 3 on the keeper. Shadow comes out and meets up with the Blade. The Blade that has some decent items and is nearly level 3 himself. That's going to be the difference maker, though.
The town is under siege.
Level 3 here. A lot of mana invested, though. And, oh, the creep jack. But where are the heroes? Okay, at least Hitman gets that last hit. And gets the wand, which is decent. But the keeper's here with 300 mana. Oh my god, there's only one shaman. Hitman's gonna have to hold his ground. With 3 wards, he could, if he wanted. He could buy a priest as well. 4 wards. Is Dice gonna overcommit? Shaman should save the purge. And Hitman does hold. Lost 1 more grunt, though. Hitman just holds on. Uses the illusions to scout. Could have used them a bit better to maybe force an entangle. Like, you know, act like he accidentally missed micro to grunt or something. Dice is going straight tier 3. He's doing the Remind style of just going straight Huntresses on tier 3, which I think is pretty bad. But, hey, we'll see. This is going to give Hitman a pretty good chance to win this game, honestly. Shaman falls, though. Another Huntress. Could be Purge. The Priest falls. And another Shaman's going to fall. See, Hitman just sort of letting these guys die. Okay, he heal waves this one. But again, okay, never mind. He is going to force a TP. I thought he was going to let this Shaman die, too. What's up, Applejacks1? How you doing? He says, hey, don't tell people the tick strategy. That's funny. That's what people used to say about playing a shaman in World of Warcraft, if I remember correctly. Just roll your face over the keyboard. I remember that meme. That meme came first. But then Night Elves figured out Ancient War creeping. And that's gonna get level 2. Yeah, this is just a tier 3 Night Elf. Already got the orb, but no TP. Hitman, given an opportunity, though. If he can get level 3 Shadowhunter, going for the Great Hall. Hitman must know that... Well, I guess he doesn't technically know that there's no expansion up for Dise. He probably thinks that Dise town portaled and then crept his expansion right there. But now that he sees the orb, he's going to know that there's most likely no expo. Last hit does go to Hitman and gets Bone Chimes. Bone Saw's ready. And he's going away. Has a heal wave. Could turn and try to fight a little bit. Wants to, of course, save that tree if possible. There's a heal wave. Skull the Beast used for Dise. Yeah, this expansion is donezo. And pot him on the way for Dise. Man about to lose a lot. Shaman, Grunt go down, but denied by the Lightning Shield. Another Huntress almost falls, but not. Another Shaman falls. Berserker's dead. Comes away. Hitman, can he get the kill? Windwalk, Purge. He's got a speed scroll. Uses a Clarity. Yeah, this Alchemist is dead. Has to be dead. Has to be. He has the speed scroll probably, though. Yeah. Okay, he's got another Purge. There we go. Alchemist goes down. Level 4, level 3. Hitman expands. Oh, this expansion never got canceled. Never got canceled. So Hitman might be getting map number 3. This strat for Dise. IMO, ain't it? Just ain't it. Isn't it? Hitman's going to be on 2 base. He's got the hero levels to continue fighting. He's got enough shamans at this point, I would say, to be safe from the entangle, as long as he has a speed scroll. Which he also has. Man should be safe as houses, especially if he gets a burrow at the expansion. I don't really see much way for a Dise to come back. But then again, could always get the triple orb. Always get the triple orb. Heal wards there as well. That's a great item for Hitman. Not in the fight, but out of the fight. Or for creeping. Ooh, leaves him a tome. Hitman's gonna thank you for that. Archer's caught out of position. One of them's gonna die to the creeps. Next one's probably gonna die to Hitman. And this army just doesn't seem that strong now, does it? Man, probably just going to keep going forward. And Dise has 4 archers. 5 archers, okay. Entangle almost lands. Oh, does land. Courtesy of the Scout Owl. Owl Scout, that is. Healthstone passed over. Blade needs to be really careful. Don't want to lose that guy now. Hitman, he's got an expansion up. He could just move back and he'll be totally happy with this exchange. Not salving up the blade yet. There we go. He's tearing up +1 attack, +2 armor. Almost 1-2 grunts. And Dise 2-0 grunts. Dise needs to expand, I would say, at this point. Or he could just kill the blade. No, the heal wave is there. Hitman's gonna lose the blade, though, right? No, he won't. Just barely. Salving up behind. Using the cloak as well. Autumn comes back with a second orb now. This is where the strategy really starts to get strong. But notice, it's at the 13-minute mark that it gets strong, so not really early enough. Shredder for Hitman. Because he actually does need the lumber. But more than that, he needs a blade. He also needs lumber to get the blade. Staff to save what would have been a dead alchemist. Dead chemist. Blade back from the tavern. He must have canceled something. Maybe cancel an ensnare for that? I'm not sure. Keeper is dead. Blade gets level 5. Shadowhunter almost has a heal wave. The blade's dead again. What's up when these guys play each other, man? They just lose their heroes over and over again. Blade back to the tavern again. Shredder needs to return some lumber. Hit E on that guy. Okay, there's the keeper. Oh no, is the shadow dead? No, that's a heal wave. The keeper can be staffed. Okay, does live. But Dise leaves the game. That's 2-1 still. Series point for Dise, but Hitman comes back. Going into game number 4. I do wonder if we're going to see Melting Valley in this series. Wonder. It'll be Autumn Leaves for map number 4, though. What map was that? I totally forget. I already completely forget what map that was. Oh, yeah, right. It was Shallow Grave. Yeah. There we go. All right, game number 4. Autumn Leaves. Here we go. Oh boy, here's Hitman on the bottom left. Upper right, here is Dise. Needs one more map. Perhaps the Demon Hunter Dryads. Perhaps the Keeper Hidden AP all in. Could be good. Oh, you had heal words the whole time? Yeah, not Hitman's best night, I will say, you know? That's alright, because maybe if he ties this up here, who knows? Maybe he could win regardless. Blade probably going to be coming out. The question mark is really for Dice's altar. What is he going to go? There's the blade, and for Dise it is Keeper for a third time. And, you know, I did prefer the Demon Hunter overall for Dise, but Dise maybe wants to avoid the hit and run. That's why he played Keeper Mass Dryads in map number 2. Or that's rather why he played Demon Hunter Mass Dryads in map number 2 and Keeper in game 1 and 3. Because he just doesn't want to play Talons. He doesn't want to play against Raider Mass Towers. And that's why we haven't seen that yet. And we might not see it in this series if Dise wins this game. But that wasn't even necessarily the problem that Dise had in their series. He won 2 of the games where he played Talons against Hitman. Hitman won 2 games where Dise played Dryads, and 1 where he played Talons. To be fair, though, one of the games was kind of a throw, but...
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, Peon Scout for Hitman. Sees that it's Treants. Sees that it's Keeper. And sees where the Keeper goes next after the Peon inevitably dies. And looks like the shop will be the choice for Dise. Hitman keeps up. They both get a ring. Or no, rather, Dise got a circlet. So much better item for Dise. Oh, can Dise not creep the shop with another set of treants? I guess not. Going to creep the sludge for everybody.
Town is under siege.
Mr. Burt Bacharach, everybody. Bacharach? Is it Bacharach or Baccarat? I think it's Bacharach.
Are under attack.
And Hitman also just going to power creep to level 3, as it seems. If he goes to his expansion after this, that would be level 3, but for Dise, doesn't want much more than that. Just wants to get level 2 and go in for the peons yet again. And he could stand right here, and the burrow wouldn't be able to reach. Be especially good if he got a Staff of Teleportation. But Hitman this time around is going to be in position to maybe buy his own staff and come back to defend.
Are under attack.
So shouldn't be much more than one peon falling. This Hitman, he actually speed scrolled back. Oh, 2 peons, never mind. Acceptable damage, question mark, I would say. Especially considering Dise is not expanding right now.
A town is under siege.
Hitman chases around the keeper. Use another windwalk. But it's gonna go. What is he looking for, a tree, or does he just want to creep level 3? Oh, he's expecting an AP? I don't know. I don't know what he's expecting. Dise is gonna build the AP though. There it is. Hidden. This is a strat yet again. Dise, I think, has won 100% of the games that he's played with this strat. Versus Hitman. But the blade's gonna be level 3 this time around. Baccarat.
A player's forces are under attack.
Baccarat? Baccarat? Not hard to say. What's your favorite game at the casino? I've only been to the casino once. I didn't really gamble at all. I only like poker because I don't actually like gambling. You know what I mean? That's why I like poker, because, you know, I like cards, but I don't like gambling. Blackjack, though. If I'm not going to play poker. Maybe roulette. Myself being a roulette guy. Okay, so Dise. Oh, probably gonna win the series with this strat, honestly. Is Hitman aware of what the hell's going on? So far, not. He's looking for an expansion, but Dise is just not expoing, you know? And Hitman, no Staff of Teleportation to get back. Ward for Dise. And Hitman must know what's going on. He must. He must. No expansion. No lures. No wins.
A player's forces are under attack.
They might have got to bring that blade back sooner rather than later. Oh, the burrow in the front, though. Doing quite a bit of damage. The base build's actually pretty good for Hitman. The shop is pretty well defended. The burrow is forward enough, but not exposed. He's got room to move around in the back, and eventually he's going to have room to build another shop if he mines the trees correctly. He might even have room right here, really. I wonder, how sick would that be if he mined those 3 trees just to have room to build another shop, potentially? Nature's Blessing about to finish. Hitman's still just chasing around wisps.
A player's forces are
Nice is
under
low on lumber, but he does kill the shop. Hitman doesn't have resources for reinforced defenses or a demolisher, and now he sees the AP. Blade coming back. Oh, he's trying to not lift the AP root, but instead he just loses a peon. The blade is now back, but the ensnare should be canceled, honestly. Oh, and there's no shop for Hitman. I don't think this is winnable. The blade can never heal, really. He's gonna have to spend so long salving, and yes, 3 APs. Is there a demolisher on the way? I don't think. Now there is, finally. But the burrow's down. Right as the Demolisher is on the way, but the barracks is now going to be targeted. And this barracks is just dead if Dise wants it. This is going to be 3-1. There's no way. There's no way. I bet you can count cards with blackjack. Well, I'm a killer clue player, I'll tell you that much. Okay? And entangle. Yeah, it's just not a one game for Hitman. He's trying. To his credit, he is trying. But where's the shop? He needs a shop as well. And he needs lumber. And he needs reinforced defenses. He's gonna have a Demolisher eventually, but... Todd's calling you Rain Man. That's alright. Todd can call me whatever he wants, okay? Three APs. Ancient of War for Glaive Throwers coming up. Hitman trying to hold on, but without reinforced defenses, it's pretty close to impossible. Maybe if he can kill this AP. Maybe. But he doesn't have the HP to do it. Doesn't have the HP to do it. He at least gets a depth for the Shamans. The Demolisher finishes, but he doesn't have the supply to build a Demolisher yet. Once this burrow finishes, he can. Again, trying to kill just one of the APs. One AP kill would be huge. He's going to commit for it, which I think is the right choice. Denies it. Alchemist going really deep in the base. What the hell are you doing, Dise? I guess just losing the Alchemist. Hitman, Demolisher not being built yet. Okay, now he's building it. But again, one AP going down is a huge deal. I didn't think it was winnable, but all of a sudden Hitman not looking too bad. Oh, Entangle saves the Glaive. For now. Glaive Throwers are pretty terrible units. 300 HP. Staffs it out. You gotta cancel this AP. Ooh, Shadow Winner. Is the Demolisher almost out? Almost. Reinforced defenses almost affordable. Ah, the burrows. Dude, reinforced defenses would be so good. Okay, one Demolisher's here. The Glaive is gonna have to be doven for. Alchemist on the way back. What the hell is this? Bunch of wisps. Okay. And second Demolisher on the way, but all the burrows are dead now. Surprised Hitman's building this burrow here and not here, but might not make a difference. Okay. AP almost falls. Dude, the timing on these wisps in the main base, by the way. Second Demolisher almost out. Hitman very close to holding, but it seems far away. Second demo is here. Hitman's gonna have to do this with what he has. He's gonna be supply blocked for a long, long time. Just needs to keep as many peons alive as he can at this point. Okay, two Demolishers are hitting. Hitman ain't quitting. Dise has a decent number of lumber. Lots of kindling for the fire, but oh, the main base. It's always the stronghold that falls, and GG is called, and Dise wins it 3-1. The strat, I'm telling you guys, the strat never fails for Dise. It never fails. He always wins with this strat. Always. Always. Because Hitman's always expecting that expansion. He's always expecting it. Congrats to Dise. Well played. Makes it work. Makes it work. It was close again. Like last time they got to that position, it was close. For Hitman again to holding, but yeah. It's always the main base. The main base, he gets two Glaive Throwers out, the main base is already half HP, and then he just focuses everything on the Grey Hall, and like you just can't hold at that point. If you didn't get ensnared and had reinforced, yeah, cancel the ensnare. Right? Cancel the ensnare. Are you kidding me? So the ensnare. And if the blade is there as well, the blade has to be there to block the APs from coming up, you know? To block the APs rather from rooting down, just by a little bit of time, just a little bit of time. And sometimes if you block the AP really well, you can burrow up your peons, speed scroll the army in, and kill one AP right off the hop. That's something I've seen Lynn do quite often. But I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. So thanks for watching. If you want to see the schedule for this week, you can go to backtowarcraft.com. That'll bring you here. Tonight we have... Ooh, Lynn versus Ted. All right, well, that should be close. And we got Creep Check tomorrow as well. And then I'll see you guys on Friday for the Weekly Cup. And then my chef. Not much going on this weekend, apparently, but I'm going to get hammered drunk. I'll tell you that much this weekend. If you want to see how you can support the stream, you go to backtowarcraft.com/support. That'll bring you here. You can see all these lovely things. We got a Patreon. Twitch sub, YouTube membership is like a Twitch sub, but on YouTube, there's direct donations, crypto donations, merchandise, which is hoodies, t-shirts, hats, mugs. Check out Holy, exclamation Holy in the chat. If you need energy in the morning, at night, before you game, before you work out, all that good stuff, check out Holy. If you need a meal, if you need some protein, if you need some vitamins, some nutrients, some fiber in your diet, check out Huel. If you need a replacement for the browser you're currently using, check out Opera. Full features for everyone, for you and me. And that's it. I gotta go. If you want to help me out, you can check out Carson's music. My band has a EP coming out soon enough. The first single comes out on the 24th of February. Carson's music in the chat will bring you to a pre-save link where you can pre-save it on Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. Or you can just like us or follow us on Spotify. There's that option now too, where there's just a follow us on Spotify, which also helps, and that would help us get in the algorithm and all that good stuff. So check that out. Check out our sponsors. Check out our YouTube channel, which has plenty of games as well. And I'll see you guys on Friday. I gotta go film a music video. Bye-bye. Thanks, guys.